Hello, everyone. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Andrew. Andrew is from England in the UK. So let's see what Andrew has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello, Andrew. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm very well. Thanks so much for taking the time today for the interview. Thank you.
My pleasure.
So tell me, how's your day going so far?
My day, it's actually Bank Holiday Monday here. So
Yeah.
I'm just having, is it where you are too? You in UK?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually, the sun's shining. I'm relaxing today, taking it very easy, but as much as I can do. Yeah. I'm always doing music and doing content. But apart from that, it's going great. Thank you.
Tell me where you're from, Andrew.
I'm from the sunny town of Costa di Wolverhampton.
Amazing.
So Wolverhampton, born and bred from here, but traveled quite a lot, but this is my home.
I see.
Yeah.
So tell me something interesting about your hometown. Tell me something that stands out compared with other places in the UK.
That's a good question. You got some good questions from the start. Wolverhampton is quite an historic town, but it's a city. It's a city. I think it goes way back to the Victorians, pre-Victorian era. So we've got some gorgeous Victorian, Edwardian buildings in our city centre. So it's got quite a history. It's quite multicultural as well, which is always a good thing. So it's a good town. It's a good Midland Black country town. Very friendly.
Amazing. Okay, so let's start the interview talking about your career as a musician, a singer, songwriter. So
Right.
Tell me how everything started. Walk me through a little bit more about your career.
Okay, where did it all begin? Well, brought up in with a church background, very Pentecostal, in the West Midlands. So I've always been around singers, always been around musicians, and quite a few people you may know actually, like people like Beverly Knight, singers like Misha Paris. We all know people like that from our church. So it's always been in my blood to sing. So from around the age of 9, I was singing and thought nothing of it because it's what you do, isn't it? Everybody can sing, can't they? So it's something you think everybody can do. So that's where it began, really. And it just grew and grew from there.
Nice.
And then around 17, that's when I got my first independent record deal with a Birmingham company. And that's when it all grew from there to the major deal. Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh, wow. So you've been singing through your life since young age.
Yes. Since I could talk. Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, Andrew, so during the interview, I'm going to explore a bit more about your life and also about your journey so far, okay?
Okay. Here
But
we go.
Before we start our journey, William the Magic Box, I would like you to tell me something interesting about yourself or maybe something that not many people know about you.
Oh my God, right. What not many people know. I'm actually a lot shyer than people think I am.
Wow.
People think I like me because I'm quite a bubbly personality. But I think I can, if I don't know somebody, I can actually be quite shy. Don't get me wrong, when I get to know you, you can't shut me up. But before that, I can be quite shy in new environments.
Andrew, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through memories in life and share your point of views?
Okay.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So I have here my best friend. Random fun questions. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play a song just for us to relax before the first question. Okay?
Okay.
Amazing. Let's do it. Right, so before we start the game, during the join, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about, you don't want to answer, always can change, okay?
Okay.
Amazing. First question is, what is the most beautiful thing someone has ever said to you?
The most beautiful thing that someone's ever said to me is that I inspire them, that they were feeling almost suicidal. In fact, they were suicidal. But then they listened to my motivational talks and my music, and the two combined together is what kind of got them out of it. Now I say to them, I'm really grateful for them to say that. But it's my faith, it's the God in me that is inspiring me to motivate others. That's what I think. But that's the most inspiring thing, beautiful thing someone's ever said to me.
Wow. Saying that, what's the biggest joy of being Andrew? What do you like the most about being you?
What I like about being me is, and it took me a while to get here, to get to this point, but I think the most enjoyable thing about me is that I'm able to be authentically me. I'm able to be who I really am, and I'm able to express myself through my talking, through my music, in a way that is so unique to me. Sometimes we hide from who we truly are because we're afraid it's never good enough or we're not worthy enough. But it's took me time to realize I am worthy enough, and what I have to offer is just as valuable as anybody else.
Wow. And why do you think it took this long for you to get to this point? What do you think was the reason behind?
Self-doubt, insecurities, things people may have said to you in the past, growing up as a child, negative comments, which you take on board, and it becomes part of your thought pattern, your psyche, your consciousness. And that's why I believe in protecting children. I really believe in speaking positive to them, lifting them up, motivating them, because what you say to them has an effect on their primary socialization. So it's important to motivate and be positive to children. So important.
Amazing, very good. Next question, let's do it.
Okay. Can I dance? Do I get to dance?
Of course, please, you can join me dancing for sure.
I've not got further at all.
Next question is, if you could have a superpower, what that would be and why?
If I could have a superpower, oh my gosh, I have to think about that one. What would I want? To be able to, oh no, you've got me. I don't know, I can't think. I've got so many in my head. Can you give me a minute to think about that one?
Of course.
Give me 10 seconds, let me think.
Sure.
What would I want? What would I want? What would I want if I had a superpower? I've got all the superpowers I need. Okay, let me think. Superpower, what would I want to do? I don't know. I think something along the lines of, I would want to not let others' opinions affect me as much as they do. However, I'm almost there now. I'm almost already there. So maybe I've already got that superpower where I don't let other people's opinions affect me to the point that it puts me off or negatively affects me. I do listen to other opinions because I think it's important to live and learn, but not let it affect you to the point that it stifles you. So that would be my superpower.
I like that. Saying that, tell me what's the meaning of life for you?
The meaning of life for me is rooted in my faith, rooted in my Christian faith. It's all about sharing God's kingdom, God's love here on earth. Love and compassion, forgiveness, joy, fun, being a bit crazy, being weird and peculiar as well. I think that's all important, but it's about giving out positivity, serving others to make their lives better, which in turn makes your life more fulfilled and rich. I think that's the meaning of life.
Amazing. Next question, let's do it. Right, so before the next question, tell me what's the biggest joy of being a musician? What do you like the most about your career?
There's too many joys. There's too many of them. Because the one aspect of it, I love creating music. I love to start with nothing. And then by the end of it, I've composed the lyrics, a melody, I've recorded it, it's released, people listen to it, people are streaming it, they're sharing, they're using my audio. I'd love you to use my audio at some point in this interview, by the way. I'd love you to. Just to hear that. I think that's the main thing. Creating something from nothing, but also to see the impact it has on people's lives. Like I mentioned earlier, people that have felt down. I get messages daily about people that have listened to my songs, like Supernatural Love that I recorded, and how much it uplifts them and gives them hope in a very dark period. Because I've been there myself. I've experienced a lot of dark periods in my life. So I feel like I'm here. It's my mission to spread joy, to give people hope.
And the opposite side, the flip side of it, what do you find most challenging about being a musician?
It's expensive. It's expensive to record songs. It's expensive to market, particularly when you're an independent artist. The financial side can be quite difficult. However, I believe God is my source and God will always provide a way for me to do it because I've got a mission to do. And I believe that's the case.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Next question is, who do you count the most for help?
Oh, my source, God, obviously. And then, of course, I've got a few very close friends. I don't have a mass amount of friends, but what I do is I have a very close, I've got lots of acquaintances. I've got lots of people that follow my music, and I really respect those people. And I'm beginning to build relationships with those. However, I do have a very close-knit friends who I can turn to for advice, have a bit of a moan when I need to have a bit of a moan, and they offer me good sound advice. Yeah.
Okay, so your best friends, they are watching this interview right this moment, and you have opportunity to send them a message. What would you say? They're watching.
Okay, I'd like to say to you, all of you, thank you so much for inspiring me. Thank you so much for putting up with me. Tim, that one's to you. Thank you all for believing in my vision and believing in my mission and doing all you can to facilitate. So sending you all lots of love. I can't see myself, so I'm hoping I'm doing a heart shape there. Is that a heart shape?
Hey.
I'm sending you all love and blessings. God bless.
Amazing, very good. Next question, let's do it. Okay, Andrew from England. Right, next question is, if I would ask your best friends right now to define yourself in one positive and one negative word only, what they would say?
The positive first, or should I do that one last? I'll do positive first. Positive would be genuine.
Okay.
Genuine. Can I have more than one word? Just one word. Just one word.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Genuine, inspirational, and resilient.
Uh-huh.
Oh my Lord. Resilience is key. I can tell about that more later. The negative side of me, I don't know how to put this. I can be very focused.
Yeah.
When I know I want to do something and I know it's something I need to do, I can be so focused sometimes that I don't see the sides of things. And that's why your friends are there. Because your friends are there to help you to see focus. Okay, so that's it.
As you mentioned about being resilient, so why you say that? Why this word came straight away to your mind when I asked you about it?
Because I have had a few health problems in the past. I was diagnosed with leukemia, cancer, about a while ago now, which almost ended my life. It was very serious, very, well, as you can imagine. I managed to survive that after a lot of surgery and treatment, chemotherapy. And that gave me a brand new perspective on life. Absolutely. Wow. Partly the reason I am, well, I've always been this crazy, but it's part of the reason why I'm so determined to get a message out there of love and resilience and hope and passion and just not giving up. I've also then recently during COVID, I was diagnosed with another type of cancer. So it's hit me twice. So it was a double whammy. So I had to battle through that, throughout COVID. And it was difficult because we were in lockdown. So
Yep.
I couldn't have people around me. I was going through treatment. I, I currently live on my own at the moment, so it was difficult. I'd lost my job.
Wow.
There was a lot going on at that time, and it was really difficult. But I wrote a song called "Under My Wings," which kind of encapsulates everything I went through. So give that a listen, see if you like that. But that's why I talk about resilience, and I get a lot of people that contact me about domestic abuse, domestic violence, people that are going through cancer treatment, people that are going through other types of life difficulties, and that's what I hope my music does, that inspires. But I'm healthy now.
Amazing.
I'm in full remission, everything's fine. So I'm just thanking God, and I'm here to do a mission. I'm here for a reason.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Andrew. I think it's amazing for you to share that. I'm sure people watch this interview, they're going to appreciate that, because you never know, maybe someone is going through something very similar, something that they don't find a way out. And see someone talking so open about it with this great energy, I think it's very inspiring. So thanks so much for sharing that. Thank you.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Amazing. 3 questions left. Let's do it.
Okay.
Right, next question is, what is your favorite place in the entire world and why?
My favorite place in the entire world is my home.
Wow.
Because that's where, when all the craziness of everything that's going on with recording, performing, everything that goes on in this crazy world sometimes, it's a place that I can go. This is my, what's the word I'm looking for? This is my haven. This is my solace. This is the place that this is my sanctuary, somewhere I can go back to and just exhale. So that's my favorite place in the world. My favorite country in the world is Switzerland.
Wow.
I spent some time in Switzerland recording, and I just thought the country was so beautiful. Beautiful place to visit for the scenery, the people. So that's my favorite place. Yeah, place and country.
Anywhere in particular in Switzerland or anywhere over there?
I stayed in the mountains up just outside of Zurich.
Oh wow!
And that was beautiful. It was so rustic that they got their water from a well that was from the Alps, the ice from the Alps. So it was beautiful up there, calming. It was like something out of a fairy tale. And it was just so calming. And then main Zurich itself is just so beautiful anyway. So yeah.
Amazing. 2 questions left. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, so before the next question, tell me 3 names of 3 artists that you always be inspired by in the music industry. 3 names.
Gosh, I always struggle with this one because there's just too many. Probably someone no one's ever heard of, but BB and CC Winans. Okay, they inspired me. I'm going to say Whitney, God rest, R.I.P. Always Whitney. And who else is it? This is so many. Who's inspired me? Fred Hammond. There's another guy called Fred Hammond. Probably none of your listeners have heard of them, but go check them out. It's mainly gospel-y, contemporary kind of R&B kind of stuff. But they influenced me because of their passion, their dedication to their music, their commitment, no matter what. They stuck with their vision, and it's paying off now. And that's me one day. I hope that will be me one day.
Amazing. Okay, so let's pretend that's 3 of them, all of them, they're still with us here, okay? So one day, we're going to wake up in the morning, have 3 missed calls from those 3 you just mentioned right now. Which one you call back straight away? Which one you send a message, I'll call you back later? And the third one, you don't send a message, don't call back, just go like, I can talk to them another time. So tell me.
That's cool. That's wicked. That's a wicked question. Okay, I'm going to be really rational here. I'm going to be really rational. Right. I would answer CC Winans' call.
Wow.
I'd answer a call because I know she'll give me a lot of wisdom. But then again, so would Fred. Okay, I'd answer straight away. Fred Hammond, I'd say, right, Fred, hope you're not listening to this, but I'd call back Fred, because I think Fred's quite cool. Fred would, he'd be okay with me calling back. He'd be cool with that. Okay. Also, he'll give me good knowledge too. And I
Ignore.
What's the third one?
You ignore the third one.
Well, here you go. I'd ignore the third one because she's no longer with us on this planet anyway.
But as I said, you're cheeky now, you're cheeky. As I said, they are all with us still. Okay, you're very cheeky.
Okay. Whitney.
That's okay. No,
Whitney. Whitney. Okay. You quoted me there. You quoted me. Okay.
It's not a problem. I mean, it's okay. Just genuinely what came to your mind. That's not a problem at all. It's okay.
I'd ignore Whitney because whatever Cece would say to me, Whitney would say also.
Okay, I got it.
There you go. Okay.
Next question is, what can make you cry and what can make you really happy?
Okay, what makes me cry or really upset is what makes me cry stroke angry is selfishness.
Mm-hmm.
People that are unkind, I struggle with that because it costs nothing to be kind.
Yep.
And yes, you might be going through a personal hell, but that doesn't mean you can't be kind.
Mm-hmm.
So that really, what makes me cry is seeing people who are suffering in terms of they probably can't afford a meal, or that really makes me struggle. So I do what I can with that one. So selfishness and people in desperate need, they're the two things that make me either angry or upset.
And the opposite, what makes you the happiest?
Creative music that touches people, that makes me really happy. I feel so privileged that I'm in a position where I can create music and good music that inspires people. That's such an honor because there's so many people out there with gifts and with talents that don't get the opportunity to express that. And you have to express it. That's partly why you're on this planet, is to be creative, is to express your ideas, your gifts, your talents. And usually if you share your gift and you act in your gift and you walk in your gift, like what you're doing now, William, your gift will always make room for you. It will grow. Build it and they will come.
Amazing. Very good. Last question, ready?
Okay. You can see me okay? You sure you can see me okay?
Yes, I can. Okay, before the last question, as you mentioned about your music, would you like to share a little bit about it? You can. You have opportunity now to share a little bit more about your music that you mentioned before.
Okay, my music is all about uplifting, inspiring, and building resilience in people. You can get my music on all platforms, from Spotify to Apple to Deezer to Amazon. It's everywhere, YouTube, everywhere, SoundCloud. And there's songs on there like My King, which is a very kind of true kind of gospel worship song. There's songs on there about life, like Supernatural Love. My latest single, Live Your Life, is all about me recovering from my illness and knowing that I've got my life ahead of me to live my life and to enjoy life. So if you can, check me out. It's Andrew EPS Music on YouTube, and it's Andrew EPS on Spotify and most channels. So check me out. Hope you enjoy.
Amazing. Last question is, what does happiness mean to you?
What does
happiness mean to you?
Happiness means to know what your purpose is and being able to be expressive and able to be creative in your purpose and to fulfill purpose. Because we're all here for a reason. We're all here to do something to serve others and to build our relationship with the Creator, and also to develop and grow. Because we know none of us are perfect. We're far from it, but we're here to grow and to fulfill purpose.
Wow. Do you think that happiness is a choice?
Absolutely.
Tell me why.
Absolutely. Me going through my illness, for example, and other stuff, I could have chose to be gloomy and, you know, melancholy about it, but I didn't. I chose to be positive and to be happy and to live your life, as my song says, to live a life. It's definitely a choice. It's not easy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's all happy clappy, and it's something you have to develop and you have to grow in it. But I do believe happiness is a choice, because there's always somebody worse off than you. There's always somebody worse off than you. So it is a choice, yes.
Amazing. Okay, it's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to say one word and you just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay?
Okay.
One word for money.
Abundance.
Fear.
In the mind.
Life.
Beautiful.
Love.
Bountiful.
Family.
Precious.
Religion.
Man-made. Okay.
One word for politics.
Corruption.
Friendship.
Gift.
Desire.
Passion.
Regrets.
Pointless.
Success.
Varies.
Wish.
Hope.
Happiness.
Personal.
One word for England.
England, no, actually, England is home. It is home. It is home. Yeah. Despite the issues, it's home.
One word for God.
My source. That's
Music.
Fource, not as in ketchup.
I see. One word for music.
My life.
One word for songwriter.
Expression, self-expression. This is hard. I'm tired after this.
And the last one now, if you could define all your music in one word, what that would be?
I've got 10 billion things. See, I'm an English teacher by profession. So I've got all these words running through my head and I can't pick one. I was going to say uplifting, but that's boring. So I just say uplifting.
Not right or wrong. It's just the way it comes.
Inspiring.
Amazing.
It's more than just uplifting.
Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friend for a coffee and I'm going to ask your best friends. Tell me something beautiful about Andrew. What do you think a best friend would say about you?
First, they would probably roll their eyes. There you go. Here you go. Then they would say, I have a genuinely good heart.
That's it. Okay. Let's play now Andrew and the Magic Box, and you can ask me a question. Okay, Andrew, but before you ask him the question, when people they listen to your songs, what's something that you do love to people to take with them?
That they're never alone. They're never really alone. You may feel lonely. There's a big difference between loneliness and being alone. You're never really alone. And secondly, there is hope for tomorrow. It may not feel that way because you're right in the midst of it, but there is hope.
Wow, beautiful. Okay, Andrew, you can ask me a question now.
I would love to ask you a question. Okay. What you do is fantastic. I've been watching a lot of your videos and seeing how you inspire people and work with people, interact and communicate. So where did this idea stem from to do this project that you're doing?
Right. So back to 2020 when the world went upside down with the COVID situation. Yeah. Before that, I was already thinking about doing something on YouTube where I could express myself. I could let people express themselves as well. But I didn't know what could I do because, as you know, there are so many creativity people around the globe,
Yeah.
sharing beautiful projects. But I just want to do something different, something new, something that I could be myself. And one day, as you remember, during the COVID in England, people they could leave the house once a day for exercise, yeah, in the park.
Yes. Yeah.
So I was going for a run every day. I was going for a run in the park, and one of those runs, this idea came along. Oh my God! I remember the moment. I remember the place. I remember. Oh my God! That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create some questions. I'm going to research some questions, and I'm going to ask people around the globe to see their opinion, their point of view, so they can express themselves without any judgments. So
Yeah.
that's when the idea came along, literally in a run in the park.
You know why, don't you?
Maybe because when you exercise yourself, this everything flourish like naturally, maybe.
Yeah, I call those moments a creator God download.
Yes.
You had
yes.
a download. You're in a place of exercise, a place of freedom, expression, and that's when downloads can most be effective to us. You had a God download.
I'm sure. And I remember like I was in the nature, when this touch with nature is the best place to be. And I remember having this, I remember I stopped running for a minute and I looked it up. I was like, oh my God, that was such a powerful moment that I never forget. I remember exactly the place where I was when this idea came along. And I was like, my God, that's what I'm going to do. So that's how the Magic Box started, literally in a run in the park, literally. Yeah.
A moment of inspiration. And the good thing about it is, William, you didn't just get that inspiration or that download, you acted on it.
Yes.
And that's what happened to me. I've got to record music during the same time, during lockdown. I was going for walks and thinking, what is my teaching for 20 years? And then I thought, no, there's more I can do. And I had a download and I had one word and it was act.
Wow.
Take action. Nothing else, just act. And that's faith. You took faith, you believed in yourself, and you believed in that mission, and you acted on it. And look, it's going to grow now. It's going to keep growing.
Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Andrew, did you enjoy the interview?
I loved it. We could talk all day. I want to ask you more questions.
Thank you so much, Andrew, for taking the time for the interview. Thank you again for being so open, talking about your challenges in life. Not just that, but the beauty as well, about your music, about your passion. I think people appreciate that as well. It's so great to have people here on the show, passionate people, where they express themselves through music, through arts, through sports, through anything that make them the best of themselves. So thanks again for taking the time. Thanks for being so kind and so sweet and accept my invitation. But before you go, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
Okay, what I live by is that this is the life you've been given. It's precious. It is worth living it to its fullest. Whatever is good, whatever is praiseworthy, whatever is kind, whatever is trustworthy, do it, because this life is yours to be lived and to be enjoyed.
Amazing. Very good.
Okay. Thank you. For the pleasure.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your
day. One question. Yeah. What is your ethnic background?
I'm originally from Brazil.
I thought it was Brazil, but I wanted to check. I wanted to be sure. Okay. One country I've not visited and I need to visit. I must go to Brazil. Okay.
Enjoy your day and keep
Thank you.
Pleasure, okay? Take care.
Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.